Have you ever wondered what happened to the Native Americans? Before Europeans arrived in the Americas, the land was home to a diverse array of Native American tribes, each with its own rich culture, languages, and traditions. These indigenous peoples had been living on the land for thousands of years, developing complex societies and deep connections to their territories. They celebrated life through festivals, ceremonies, and communal gatherings, finding joy in the bonds of family, community, and spiritual connection. But then, when European settlers arrived in the Americas, they encountered a land teeming with natural resources and untapped potential. Instead of respecting the indigenous inhabitants and their way of life, many of these new arrivals succumbed to greed. Motivated by the promise of wealth and opportunity, they sought to exploit the land and its resources for their own gain. So when the Europeans began to arrive in the 15th century, everything changed. The arrival of Europeans brought with it a wave of diseases, such as smallpox and measles, to which Native Americans had no immunity. These diseases devastated Native American populations, wiping out entire communities and drastically reducing their numbers. In addition to the devastating impact of disease, European colonization also led to widespread displacement and violence against Native American tribes. European settlers often pushed Native Americans off their ancestral lands, forcibly relocating them to unfamiliar territories and disrupting their way of life. Treaties were frequently made and broken, resulting in further loss of land and resources for Native American communities. Furthermore, European colonization brought about cultural assimilation efforts aimed at eradicating Native American languages, traditions, and beliefs. Native American children were often taken from their families and sent to boarding schools where they were forbidden from speaking their native languages or practicing their traditions. It was like they were trying to erase Native American culture. These policies had a profound and lasting impact on Native American culture and identity. In addition to facing disease, displacement, and cultural upheaval, Native Americans also contended with the environmental impact of European colonization. European settlers brought with them new farming techniques, livestock, and industries that fundamentally altered the landscape of the Americas. Forests were cleared, rivers dammed, and ecosystems disrupted in the pursuit of agricultural expansion and industrial growth. These changes had profound consequences for Native American communities, whose traditional ways of life were intricately tied to the land. Loss of hunting grounds, depletion of natural resources, and pollution of water sources posed significant challenges to their survival and sustainability. Despite these challenges, Native American tribes have shown incredible resilience and perseverance. Today, they continue to assert their rights and sovereignty, fighting to preserve their cultures, protect their lands, and ensure a better future for generations to come.